Welcome to stage 13 that takes the riders on a 188-kilometer route across the high mountains. There are 3 climbs on the menu, including a summit finish. First up is the 1,311-meter Colle del Lis that was climbed in 2018. Then it's on towards the 1,405-meter Pian del Lupo, whose 9.4-kilometer ascent averages out at 8.7%. Those 2 climbs serve as a warm-up for the final climb towards the Colle del Nivole. Fortunately, the stage ends at only 2,247 metres by Lago Ceru, a 20.3-kilometre ascent at an average of 5.9%, with the higher percentages coming in the final 6 kilometres.
What's up, guys? Chance here, and welcome back to the Super Giro d'Italia.
Attack! It's a good moment to show the team colors!
We are in stage 13. Take a look at, here's Millard. Millard, who is ruling the climb. Climbs here, is taking a breakaway. Wood, however, we got Wood, Millard.
Some team managers mustn't appreciate the fact that there is a breakaway, given that the pack has increased its speed.
And Zakarin are in the breakaway, forming breakaway right now. But let's take a look on the map.
The current pace is a bit too docile for some riders who are looking to create a breakaway.
2 climbs, 2 sprints before the finish.
The little promenade is over. The group has been overhauled.
We have the first climb is Colle del Lis.
Counter-attack by Uman.
We go to Bazzano for a sprint, and then go to the next climb, which is Pian del Lupo. Then we go to...
The small group of riders are trying to get clear of the bunch.
We go to Lucana for the next sprint, and then we finish off with a massive climb. This is a massive stage. This is a mountain stage. It's the Solo Reali Lago Ceru. And speaking of climb, we got this climb here.
The breakaway is not to everybody's liking. The peloton has significantly increased its speed.
We'll take a look at the leader of the climbs, see how he's able to do it. And let's see how this goes.
The breakaway has now got over a minute on the pack. This climb features some dreadful percentages.
We got this climb here, then we go to downhill slope, but then we got the first of the 2 climbing sprints, which at the maximum you get is 32 points here, and then the maximum, and then after that the second climb is going to be maximum of 14 points. First place for the sprints, first sprint will be 8, and then the second sprint will be 8 as well. So if you want to tackle this, you have to be able to survive the climb, especially the final climb. If you're able to survive the final climb, then you have a special doing this. Alright, so
That's more than 2 minutes separating them.
we got this main 3 breakaway, but let's take a look at this breakaway here as they're catching up. Mullensberger, Kelderman, Arun, and Hermans. They're trying to get those points here. Let's see them go down. These go down. They go downhill. And let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes, y'all. With the first climb. They have to go through this tunnel first. The tunnel.
Uh-oh, the pack seems to have woken up and now they're gaining ground.
You see here, they're going to go through this next massive climb. We'll have to wait and see for this one.
A fall just took place in the pack.
Someone
Several
fell.
riders are
Got
on the
two
ground.
standards.
The pace is
Those
really
are
high, so
settling.
for the moment, we shouldn't see too many
Has
attacks.
fell down. But we gotta take a look at this climb here. We're taking a look at this climb.
The pack is putting the squeeze on the breakaway.
This is basically a high climb. For Cully Delis here, it's gonna be wild. We have to wait and see who's gonna win this climb. Oh my god. As we will see. Proceed. Who's gonna get those points though? We see some guys in the breakaway here who are looking for points. And maybe this is their chance now. This is the climb, the most difficult climb. 10 kilometers remaining.
A couple of teams have set themselves up as pacemakers for the pack. They obviously don't have anybody in the breakaway group.
Here we go. Look at this. We got it. Here we go. So, we got the climb here. This prairie climb. Come on, Frankie. And go to the spring, and then we got another huge climb. This is a mountain stage, well, after all. A lot of climbs going on. Let's take a look. Here. This is gonna be with this here. I can tell you this is gonna be this one, and we'll see what happens. We got this climb here. Less than 5 kilometers remaining. Then is duty back here. And we got this right here. This is the top of the climb.
It's in such percentages that the strongest can create some gaps.
This is the top of the climb that they'll be fighting for. We have to wait and see. Gotta wait and see here. But they're getting close to this top climb here. Look at this climb. We got Formolo.
Davide Formolo is off.
Formolo. Here. 1 kilometer remaining. Here we go. Who's gonna win this one? Who's gonna get the first?
It's an attack!
Who's gonna get the first climbing point?
Counter-attack by Diego Lisi.
It's survival of the fittest, and evolution doesn't seem to favor those in the rear. There's a growing list of riders left behind.
Take a look.
The pack is increasing its work rate. Some teams can't be happy with the breakaway.
Here's the points. Here are the points after this first run through. This is gonna be gravy. But we will be right back, guys. As we will. figure out this one. Because take a look at this. Everybody's just trying to go. I see some guys struggling with the climb here. I see some guys struggling with the climb.
There's a sustained rhythm at the moment. Some riders definitely won't be able to keep up. So it's noses downhill, which will allow the riders to catch their breath.
This is a ridiculous climb here. But then,
Somebody's taking a tumble in the main bunch.
Good thing here is that there's going to be...
A rider is taking his chance alone?
The good thing here is that there is going to be a downhill section where they can catch their breath here. But like I said, we're going back to Formolo.
There's a faller in the pack. The rider is flat on the road.
Panic. We got Tranic over here. And we look at Forlo and Zacharine. But we'll be right back, everybody. We are back.
Acceleration
here.
by Domenico Pozzovivo.
We are back here. Remember this stage 13, and
we're into the second half of the race. The riders are going to be more and more on their guard.
And we're going for the second half of the race.
The lead over the pack is dwindling.
Let the way to see what they can do here. Camilo, Zacharine. Both of them wants to get points here. I think they're trying to get decency. There's the sprint line. There's the sprint line here, 2 kilometers left. We take a look at the sprint. Damn. But the sprints here, but as you can see guys, take a look at the sprint points. We'll let you look at it. And as you see here, we got these guys here. They're still coming through.
And he sprints away in attack.
Still coming through. We see there's the rest of them come through. That shows the climb of. That shows you the first climb is being held back. And to figure it out that way. Let's take a look. Look at this. Look at everybody. Everybody's just going. But I can tell you that it might as well. the climbs would end up ruining their race. As more riders are gonna fall behind after this. But let's take a look at the leading riders. We got Millard, Petrero, and Elise over here. Speaking of Millard, we got the leader of the climb here. We got
The pack has just reeled in the escape group.
We got the next climb. Let's see who's gonna get it.
Well, we can see that the pack is increasing the pace. It's going to be difficult to break away now.
It's a matter of who's gonna get what. It's a matter of who's gonna conquer this climb. That way they'll have extra momentum going into the final climb whatsoever. But let's take a look at the GC leader, see what he's doing. He's just hanging around, hanging back in the peloton section. The peloton, which is great. And
The riders are taking their foot off the accelerator. Either they're getting a bit hot, or they're saving themselves for the final dash. The riders are going through a very tough portion with percentages above 10%.
portion here. Let's take a look at this. 5 kilometers remaining. We're riding with the leader of the GC class. But let's go up and take a look at Millard, the leader of the climbing points here. Climbers. And let's see.
The peloton has slowed down a bit. This is the last third of the race. The team leaders have their minds fixed on today's goal.
But this is a climb. This is a massive climb. 3 kilometers left. We got to see here, 2.5 kilometers left from the climb. And then, I tell you, people have to actually get through this climb. If you're able to get through the climb, then you'll have an easier chance of winning this stage. Because this stage is all about the final climb here.
Acceleration by Diego Lisi.
The rider is looking to give the pack the slip.
This is the top of the climb.
There's now more than a minute between them.
And it is going to be... I don't know who got it. Well, I could tell you the winner is Elise here.
He broke from the pack like a greyhound.
Elise here. I think Millard... Yeah, Millard is still in first place in the climb. Still first. Let's take a look at everybody at the climb here.
Uh-oh, the gap is widening. It's now more than 2 minutes. The peloton seems content to let it grow. Some team managers mustn't appreciate the fact that there is a breakaway, given that the pack has increased its speed.
Right here, and then see if there's anybody who is on top of things.
The pace is so high that a few riders are going to be very sore at the end of the day.
Here's Millard. Millard here is at the front. But look how far. Look how far Elise.
Tobias Ludvigsen has fallen.
Ludvigsen has fallen. He fell. And then we got a little bit of flat, and then after a final climb. That's what they're dealing with next. And it's a very steep climb.
A rider is down.
See here, 6.5 kilometers left until the final sprint before the finish. Ulysses here. There's Millard. And there's the rest of the pack. Yep, there's the rest of the pack. I think they're trying to set up for a final climb here. Millard trying to chase Elise down. He wants to join in on the breakaway, which they are 3.5 seconds ahead of the peloton. But we'll have to see.
The lead rider is now more than 2 minutes ahead of the peloton. For the moment, the riders seem to be saving energy.
And here comes the sprint. There's the sprint line. Elise will get those points easily. Millard's gonna get second place. I have to wait for everybody else, as they are far back, way far back. Up 4 minutes. Peloton are 4 minutes behind the breakaway, and their breakaway is growing. Ackerman there, but take a look at here's your look at the point standings after these guys here. At least I don't know how he did
The breakaway has now more than 5 minutes on the peloton.
But the breakaway, until they meet the climb's gonna slow them down. It's all about the final climb right here. If you're able to conquer the final, if you have able to conquer the climbs ahead of this final one, then you'll have an opportunity. You'll be advantaged here. Now take a look. Look at the far back. Look how far everybody's far back here. We gotta see.
Withdrawal of a rider. He seemed to have neither the energy nor the courage to keep going.
Yeah, it looks like someone withdrawal. That's for him. But 16 riders at the back. We gotta take a look at Lisi here after I get through these guys. Look at these guys, they are just retching at the back. We gotta take a look at these.
The pack is not fighting for it. It's clear as day.
And as we see, look at everybody. We gotta take a look at Swift here. See what happened. He's at the climb. Let's see if we can do it. I don't think they're fighting for it at all. Let's take a look at the climb. Here's the climb, Elise. They're just struggling to get through the climb here.
The pack is beginning to cut the lead. A couple of teams have set themselves up as pacemakers for the pack. They obviously don't have anybody in the breakaway group.
Since it's a mountain stage, this, not only the overall points are on the line, but also the mountain points are on the line. So we could potentially see Elise might able to take over the climbing leaderboard. Let's take a look at the leader of the GC.
Counter-attack by Romain Bardet.
See which Bardet is attack. Okay. Gotta wait to see how everybody's gonna do this one. This is gonna be a crazy climb.
You see that? You can read the pain on the faces at the back of the peloton. There's a growing number of riders left behind.
This will be painful for everybody.
Counter-attack by Landa. Acceleration by Bardet.
Okay, here. Oh my god, everybody's just conquering beasts here. Look at everybody. Either they're gonna try and cut through or not. But guess what? Everybody.
15 kilometers to the finish line.
These guys are gonna struggle. Basically, these guys are gonna struggle. The climbs will be so difficult.
There's a rider trying to break away from the bunch.
Fuslang here, trying to break away. Take a look at the leader. He's just hanging out at the belt. But easily, I think Thomas is going to maintain the lead. No doubt, he's maintaining the lead here.
Bardet goes onto the attack.
Only 10 kilometers left.
Struggling. They all are struggling. This is gonna be wild. Take a look at everybody.
A rider has a flat tire. Let's hope he is helped out quickly.
Look at this. Fuslang, Bardet, and Isley over here. They're just trying to survive this climb. Less than 6 kilometers to go. They're trying.
The riders are entering the last 5 kilometers of the stage. And there's an attack at the front. He could go all the way.
Right here. They're nearing the finish. This is the finish line of this race. question is, who will have the fortitude to actually conquer this climb and finish the race? It will be the winner of this race will definitely be...
He dug deep inside himself to earn this victory.
Who's Lang's the winner? He wins.
We're waiting for the back markers, who appear to be fairly numerous in this difficult race.
These are difficult. This be a difficult race here. Bardet and Lizzie with Thomas in 4th place and Mazzanata in 5th, rounding out top 5. Oh my lord. Take a look at the finish as we wait for everyone to actually go through. Everybody. This is a difficult race, to say the least. It's been difficult. This has been a difficult race. Overall. We gotta wait for everybody to finish. Take a look at the final city race. Waiting for everybody to finish. see here. This has been a difficult race. This has been a difficult race. Tell you, this race is difficult. For everybody. For everybody here. Please see, is there anybody who finished? We have to wait and see. Canadians Wood finished in 11th place. Hugita, who's first in the Young Riders, he finished 10th place. At least see several more riders just trying to get to that finish line, as they are having difficulties. They're having problems. They're definitely having problems right now with the whole shindig here. See for this one. Dang, they're rare, buddy. Oh, look at everybody. They're gonna try and get to the finish. See here. Gotta wait. Everybody. I think everybody finished.
We've selected the following highlights for you.
There we go. As you see, take a look at how he finished. But with that being said, let's take a look at the results here. Thomas still in the lead, this time with 44 seconds in front of Fuslang. Thomas is up, but Drill Wagon points. Millard still keeping his climbing points alive. Hugita still with 2 minutes and 16 seconds ahead of O'Connor in Young Riders. And we have a new leader in the form of EF Pro Cycling in the team category. But yeah, we'll see you guys in stage number 14.